there is a silent crisis in any spiritual journey. Not a lack of knowledge, not a lack of teachers, not even a lack of methods. The real crisis is this: we know too much and live too little of it. Information is overflowing, but transformation is missing. A person reads about detachment in the morning, watches a discourse on inner peace in the afternoon, and by evening is disturbed over a small comment made by someone at work. Another spends hours discussing meditation techniques, chakras, awakening, and higher consciousness, yet loses control in traffic, reacts impulsively in relationships, and carries resentment for days. This gap between knowing and being is where spiritual decay begins. Accumulating knowledge without living it is like storing food and never eating it. Over time, it rots. And when knowledge rots, it becomes heavier than ignorance. Ignorance, at least, is innocent. But unpracticed knowledge creates guilt, confusion, and inner conflict. You know what is right, yet you cannot live it. This dissonance slowly erodes self-respect. Take a simple example. You understand that anger is harmful. You have read it, heard it, even explained it to others. But the moment someone disrespects you, anger rises instantly. Words come out, tone changes, the body tightens. Later, there is regret. Now see the irony: knowledge did not prevent the reaction. It only made you feel worse afterward. This is what happens when wisdom is not digested. On the spiritual path, this becomes even more critical. Because here, the goal is not external success, but internal freedom. And freedom cannot be borrowed from books or borrowed from teachers. It has to be earned through lived experience. Many people are secretly attracted to the outcomes of spirituality. They want peace, they want control over their mind, they want clarity, maybe even special abilities or influence. But they resist the discipline that leads to these outcomes. They want the fruit without nurturing the tree. Imagine someone who wants a healthy body but refuses to exercise, refuses to control diet, refuses to sleep properly. No matter how many videos they watch on fitness, their body will not change. Spiritual growth works the same way. Watching, reading, discussing, these are like collecting gym memberships without ever stepping into the gym. If you cannot remain calm in a small argument, what is the meaning of long meditation sessions? If a single glance can disturb your mind, what is the depth of your awareness? These are not questions to judge yourself, but to honestly evaluate where you stand. Every step on this path demands character refinement, not as a moral show for society, but as a practical necessity for inner stability. Patience, honesty, discipline, compassion, these are not decorative qualities. They are the foundation on which higher states of consciousness rest. Consider another example. A person decides to practice non-reactivity. One day, a colleague takes credit for their work. The immediate impulse is to react, to defend, to argue. But in that moment, they pause. They observe the rising emotion, but do not act on it. The situation passes. Later, they respond calmly and assertively if needed, without emotional disturbance. That one moment of restraint gives a deeper satisfaction than any external victory. This is where real joy begins. Not in dramatic experiences, not in mystical visions, but in small inner victories. When you remain calm in chaos, when you let go of a grudge, when you choose silence over unnecessary argument, these moments create a subtle but powerful shift within you. And if you are finding value in this reflection, take a moment to subscribe, like, and share, and comment to Freedom for Eternity channel. Not as a formality, but as a way to stay connected with reminders that push you toward actual practice rather than passive consumption. The truth is, spirituality is not about escaping life. It is about engaging with life differently. You do not need to go to the mountains to test your awareness. Your daily interactions are your training ground. Your family, your workplace, your challenges, these are your teachers. You cannot develop patience in isolation. You cannot cultivate compassion without people. You cannot understand detachment without experiencing attachment. Life itself is the laboratory. Concepts like surrender, letting go, or effortless action are often misunderstood. They do not mean inaction or passivity. They mean dropping unnecessary mental resistance. They mean doing what is needed without carrying the extra burden of worry, fear, and compulsive thinking. Observe how much of your day is spent in unnecessary reactions, worrying about things that may never happen, replaying past conversations, imagining future problems, seeking validation, comparing with others. None of this is demanded by life itself. These are self-created disturbances. And yet, even after understanding this, a subtle attachment remains. A part of us still believes that these reactions are necessary, that without them we might lose something: control, importance, identity. So we stand divided. One part of us wants freedom, the other clings to familiar patterns. One foot in awareness, the other in habit. And this division creates a strange state where we are neither fully worldly nor truly spiritual. We cannot enjoy material pursuits completely because we know their limitations, and we cannot experience inner peace because we are not fully committed to it. This in-between state is uncomfortable, but it is also an opportunity. Because now, the illusion is visible. The only question is whether you will act on this clarity. Again, if this message is resonating with you, do take a moment to subscribe, and share, and comment to Freedom for Eternity channel. These small actions help this kind of content reach those who might need it, but more importantly, they reinforce your own intention to move from knowing to living. The shift does not require dramatic changes. It begins with small, consistent actions. The next time anger arises, watch it. The next time you feel the urge to react, pause. The next time you seek unnecessary validation, step back. These are simple acts, but they carry immense power. Over time, these small shifts accumulate. The mind becomes less reactive. The need for external stimulation reduces. A quiet sense of contentment begins to emerge. This is not forced happiness, but a natural ease. And then, something interesting happens. The things you once chased begin to lose their grip. Not because you are suppressing desire, but because you have tasted something deeper. An inner steadiness that is not dependent on circumstances. This is why the real joy of spirituality is not in acquiring something new, but in dropping what was never needed. The unnecessary thoughts, reactions, fears, and attachments slowly dissolve. What remains is a clarity that was always there, just hidden under layers of conditioning. The path is simple, but not easy. It asks for honesty. It asks for discipline. It asks for consistency. There are no shortcuts, no instant results, no free rewards. So the question remains, will you walk the talk, or will you continue to collect knowledge and let it rot within? Because in the end, spirituality is not about what you know. It is about what you live, moment by moment, reaction by reaction, choice by choice.